And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Brian Ramos.
One.
Ripped to third. Over to first. One out in the second.
Now that yes.
Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. One out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-3.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Boof, Frye. Chow back to work. Missed inside with the curve.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Williams makes the catch, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Langford measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be two. Frye over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. But they push across one run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 4. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Third baseman, Frye.
There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped left field. Cannonball coming. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-6. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Frye
Ball
stands
one, no
in with
strike.
2 away as he takes a ball. And another
2-0.
ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Just
that pitch is
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
James Tibbs III in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike. Gets the call, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left, down the line. Langford on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Frye had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they...
Boof. Frye, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. One down, and stepping in for the Rays, Theo Gillen. On the ground, could be 2. Frye to second, and that's 2. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Man at first with one gone. And now for the Phillies, Boof, Frye. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Frye, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Swing and a pop-up. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Beozo back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a ball popped up. Triantos. And out number 1 on the grab.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Jung-Hoo Lee next to hit for the Rays. Rays down by a run. Bunting for a hit. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Now batting, third baseman, Boof, Frye.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Meyer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one pulled foul. That's towards center. Lee under it. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 2, the Rays nothing. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Junior Caminero. In the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Frye with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more.
Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Bradish back to work. Frye, in his third season, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Strike two.
Well, you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
But take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And there's a foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Yeah, you got it.
Liner, base hit.
The bat, the center fielder, Justin.
So the batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Justin Crawford. 0 for 2 in this one. Throw to first. Frye back in on a dive. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Frye leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, right side, Triantos whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Miller digs in now. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 outs and a runner at third as the Rays try and punch back down a run. In the air, right field, Harnett. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies 1. So digging in, Joey McGinnis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Here's the 0-2. That one down the line. Frye tosses across the first. 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies 1. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one high in the air to left center. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Justin.
And the batter now, Warren Harnett.
The right fielder, number 14, Warren Harnett.
Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty, 1 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. 1 for 3. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Justin Crawford getting ready to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Pickoff move to second. Frye back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Swing and a ground ball. Caminero. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Digging in, Aiden Miller.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Go ahead run on base. Morales now at the plate.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
So they're all loaded up. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. The throw in.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Frye with some solid production in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Boof, Frye, the next to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there, all over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
And now it's even up. This one in the air. Lee should have this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lodolo back to work. Outside with a breaking ball. This one in the air. Sabalas. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the DH, James Triantos. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's carrying and brings it in at the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 out, space is empty.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies 1. So 2 away with nobody on. Andres Chaparro next to hit for the Rays. To third. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Two outs. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Outside. And the count 2-1. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A gigantic blast. 3rd home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 4-2. Rays fans are just heartbroken.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Frye was a big contributor for them in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Boof Frye is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. He'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Boof Frye. Homer back in the game on Wednesday. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Popped in the air, left field, Melendez. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Hampton back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Frye batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Frye launched a homer in his most recent game. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Frye stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Frye with a forgettable showing in this one. All right, ready to go here. And now it's the Giants DH, Yuri Ruiz. And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Base is empty with two away. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. First pitch misses. Two outs, base is empty.
That's ball two.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Off the mark there. 3-0. And a big swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got 3 and 2.
Three-two on the way. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So digging in, James Tibbs III. Tibbs with a homer in his last game. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Line drive. Matos brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, and it remains 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here.
Third baseman, Boof.
There's a strike. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Miller stands at second with no outs. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Tap foul at the plate. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Phillies leave a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. One down, runner at third. Frye getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Frye had a game to forget. Singled and knocked in a run.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now Kyle Tucker.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ruiz coming home. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter now, Boof, Frye. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That clips the corner. Frye hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing. 2 on, 2 outs.
Third baseman, Frye.
And that's through there for a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Noda on second. Tibbs at first. 2 out of the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And
one ball,
one.
2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And now it's 1-2. And there's
Ball
a ball.
2.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Phillies leave a couple. It's 5-0. So bases all loaded up. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That's to third. Frye. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They leave them loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Phillies 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman, Boof. Frye.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Stays alive. That one
ball,
misses.
2
It's
strikes.
a ball and 2 strikes.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one
Ball.
off the mark, and the count is even
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
And that's
3-2.
downstairs and outside. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And he deals. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
1 out. Runner at second. Aiden Miller now at the plate. Right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Got him. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Morales will hit next.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag. Got him. What a throw to end the inning.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boof. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
Boof Frye, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Robert on his way around third. He scores, and they have the lead. On the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. They limit the damage here. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ramirez back to work. Inside, just missed. Frye, in his third season, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 4.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Runners are at the corners, one away. Slow roller to third. Frye. To second, there's one, and that's two. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies 1. One out, bases empty.
The third baseman, Boof.
And there's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one is absolutely belted. Santander moving back for it. Cannonball coming. That one felt good, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, base is empty. Just missed. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Phillies. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Alec Bohm. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Phillies 3. Frye played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard. Two on, 1 out. And now Anthony Santander. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 2nd game of the series. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw to third. The tag, and he's out.
Well, not much you can say here other than you should have listened to your third base coach. It's tough because we've all seen examples of this working out for players, but when it doesn't, it's a really bad look.
Now it's going to be Boof. Frye homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it. Well, it stinks to be down by these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Just missed.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Just missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that is out of play. In the air, left side. Santander drifts towards it. He's got it, and that's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3. 1 out, bases empty.
The third baseman, Boof, Frye.
This one high in the air to left center. Robert on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, the center fielder.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Third baseman, Boof.
Frye went deep in his most recent game.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Comes up empty.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. And that is ball 1. This to third. They get the tag on him, and that's 2. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 5 and the Phillies. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Castro deals. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. So bases all loaded up. Frye digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. The pitch. Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Draw to roll, fires. On the ground, Frye. Sends it to first, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Frye had a poor showing, needed to do more.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Santander digging in for the Rockies. Amador on at second with 2 down. On the ground to third. To first. And that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies nothing. Now the third baseman, Boof, Frye. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Frye in his 3rd season. 27 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Center field. Robert on the move. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Man at first, 1 away. That's a strike. 0-1. Kicks and deals. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Now batting, the third baseman, Boof.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Stokes is just 1 strike away. just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really
3 and
good
2.
take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now snap throw to first. Frye back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Stepping in, Aiden Miller. 1 strike away.
1 ball. 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner edges away at second. Ground ball left side. And that is the ball game. Frye with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get
Frye getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So digging in, Lawrence Butler. That's to third. Frye fires to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Boof, Frye. Smith-Shawver back to work. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fastball is outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Uribe makes his way towards it, and there's one away. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Joey Loperfido next up for the Braves. And the 0-1. Ripped towards third. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alonso.
And we're back. And here is Boof, Frye.
Boof, Frye.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is fouled back. That one missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Not in time. He's safe. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
And that is out of play.
2-2 the count.
Tibbs gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Frye stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Frye with a less than great game in this one. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick. And now for the Phillies, Boof, Frye. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one outside. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Baldwin under this one. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Frye.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Righty delivers. That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. So runner at second, 2 down. Joey Loperfido next up for the Braves. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3. And 2 aboard, 2 outs. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one wrapped foul. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the third baseman, Boof, Frye. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Braves. So runner at second, 2 down. Tyler Locklear next up for the Braves. The Braves down to the final strike. This to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Frye had a rough go of it in this game. No hits and struck out. So up next, Boof, Frye.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And fouled off.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. 1 out, bases empty. To third. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here is James Tibbs III. Now snap throw to first. Tag, and he's picked off. Go ahead run and score in position. Nobody out.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Just off the inside edge. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-1. Braves fans are just heartbroken right now.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And Next is the designated hitter, Alonso Uribe. Loizaga fires. Ground ball left side. The throw to first, and that is that. So a man at first. Next to hit, Boof, Frye. He's already homered in this game. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
Two balls, one strike.
Miller, the runner at first with two gone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
I got 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three-two now. And ball four to a board.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now the right fielder, James Tibbs III.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Colt Keith will hit next.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The Braves down to their final strike.
1-1-1.
And it's through for a hit. Coming home. One runs in.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game.
Frye had a sensational showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.